How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael Thurville, photojournalist and sociologist here at VEDA World News. We are at Ceraweek 2026, and I have a very special guest here. Sir, please introduce yourself.
My name is Christopher Liner. I'm a professor at the University of Arkansas, and I am the science advisor to RAM Geothermal.
Okay, now what do you do at RAM Geothermal?
Well, RAM Geothermal has two patented technologies, both which involve geothermal. One is a power, it's a power configuration that in a way maximizes what you can do with the drilling dollars you've got.
Understood.
And the other one is to use existing flowing oil and gas wells as data points, high quality data points for the subsurface heat, so you can estimate the geothermal resource under existing oil and gas fields without shutting a well down.
Understood. Now, I understand that. But for the common people out here who may not understand that language, can you repackage that so they can understand that?
Well, we are interested in making geothermal available everywhere at a scale, at a utility scale. We in fact have a thing we call the power disk, but we have scaled it up conceptually to a 1 gigawatt power disk.
Wow.
That drills all in the subsurface. The surface expression is smaller, much smaller than solar, much smaller than wind, and it has, of course, 24/7 baseload.
Okay, so when did you get started on this particular business? When did you create it? What was the inspiration?
Well,
It's okay.
It's okay. Well, my background recently has been in the academic world as far as being a department chair and associate dean.
Okay.
8 years.
8 years.
I was glad to serve the institution, but I decided I want to get back into things, needed a research area that changed for me, and it was geothermal. Several things pointed me that direction, and I've been working in this area for about 3.5 years, and we have got, we've had a lot of progress.
Understood. So let me ask you a question. What makes geothermal special?
Geothermal is everywhere. Think of every country that's buying money, that's buying oil and gas off the spot market, going deeper and deeper in debt, and they sit on top of their own electrical infrastructure if they choose to use it.
Understood. So are you looking to be global, or you're focusing specifically on the U.S. market?
Initially, we want to do U.S. market. We want to build the company there, but we have global aspirations.
Understood. What do you see in the next 5 years, or even 3 years, for your company?
Well, with RAM Geothermal, over the next 3 to 5 years, and I'd say closer to 3, we would like to have a field demonstration project of our capstone top technology.
Okay.
And that would involve drilling some wells out west where people are standing up 400 and 500 megawatt power plants right now, to show that our technology can really assist in that. And once we get those pilot projects done, then we're looking to turn into a geothermal company global.
Let's ask a quick question here. Is the United States suffering from an energy problem?
We have a looming energy problem in the way of the data centers that we've already talked about, the AI data centers, and we also have got we've got a CO2 problem. We got a carbon problem in the atmosphere.
Yes.
We're also 200 years into the age of fossil fuels, and if you're a long-term thinker, where are we going to be in 500, 1,000 years? We're not going to get there with fossil fuels. We're going to get there with something that is infinite, and that is basically geothermal, wind, solar, maybe nuclear.
Now, I'm assuming by being geothermal, it's renewable and sustainable, is it not?
That's right.
Okay, 100%.
It exists everywhere. Now, whenever you set up a geothermal power plant and produce it for 40 years, that section of rock is cooled off, and then you need to move to another spot. But over a long period of time, it will actually reheat from the surrounding, because the Earth is so hot in the interior, deep interior.
And the mantle and the core.
Amazingly hot.
Wow.
Yes.
How hot we're talking?
We're talking 5,000 degrees C at the center of the Earth, which is hotter than the surface of the sun.
How is that possible?
Because of the pressures, and this is actually liquid iron. Well, it's solid nickel and iron at the center of the Earth, and because of those high pressures, you can maintain those temperatures, and it's actually a solid. It's not even a liquid.
Really?
Now the outer core of the Earth is liquid with about the same viscosity as tap water.
Get out of town. Here's an amazing question. As a kid, I would always ask this. I had no one to ever ask this question to. If the center of the Earth is so hot, what makes the depths of the ocean so cold?
Well, that's because if you look at the way heat conducts through the entire Earth, because that's the way the Earth has been cooling for 5 billion years, basically.
Okay.
And it heats or it cools by conduction, and conduction is really, really slow. For example, the last ice age, 18,000 years ago, we had ice sheets 5,000 feet thick sitting over Detroit, New York, places like that.
Wow.
If you drill wells very carefully and look at the temperature, you can see that signal down there about 10 meters into the Earth. 18,000 years to just migrate that far.
Listen, what I like about you is this: you're passionate about it.
Oh.
I can feel it coming off the seat here. You're right here, and you're telling me about this. So I can tell not only are you an expert, you're very passionate about it. You're very passionate about geothermal.
I am a geothermal nerd and evangelist.
I like that. Let me ask you a question. What 3 things should the common man know about geothermal energy?
Okay, here's what I'd say about geothermal. It's only 1% right now in the U.S. of what we use to make electricity.
1%.
1%.
Okay.
And that's after 100 years of geothermal. But there's something new in the world. Just 4 or 5 years, there's a new thing called EGS, where we actually go in and engineer the subsurface reservoir. It's like the radiator in your car. We go in there and crack it, we put water through it, heats it up. Like the radiator in your car.
Okay.
Yeah, and that just lets us do this in places we could never do it before.
You use a term, what is it, ERS?
EGS, Enhanced Geothermal Systems.
Really?
Or engineered geothermal systems. The way people did geothermal for 100 years, starting in Italy and lots of places, is the hot spots of the world where the steam is coming out of the ground. And those are beautiful. I mean, they exist. But there's only so many of those.
Understood.
And compared to those, we got a vast planet which has got geothermal opportunities where there's no steam coming out of the ground.
Wow.
And we can still do this. Now, we may have to do it right here in Houston. If you wanted to do geothermal power generation here, you'd probably go down about 14 or 15,000 feet drilling down.
Okay.
Then you drill out 10,000 feet. But they do that in the oil and gas business all the time.
Understood.
It is
now,
technology.
What are the other 2 points that common people should know?
It takes a lot of money. It takes money, it takes people to support it. Some of the companies that have supported the early version of this, not our company yet, but other companies, Google, the Bill Gates Foundation, Meta has put in a small geothermal thing. Also, the Air Force, the military, wants to have secure 24/7 power on base that's not coming off the grid. And how are you going to do that? And the answer is geothermal is a great option.
How much are we talking?
How much?
Money.
The way people talk about it is it's around $2.5 million per megawatt. Or put this another way,
Perspective.
they have something called the levelized cost of electricity, LCOE. They put everything in, they calculate it. If you look at like solar with battery, because without a battery system, a solar thing is only on 20% of the time.
Well,
So if you really want something that's going to give you the power you need, it's solar plus battery. That's at least $100 a megawatt hour. Okay, and if you look at and wind is similar. If you look at natural gas, which is where people are going now for data centers,
yes.
it's maybe $65 a megawatt hour. Our technology with our disk, we can get it around $50 a megawatt hour.
Highly competitive product.
And that's without any subsidies, because the oil and gas business are heavily subsidized, and that's fine. It's a very big business. We've been doing that forever, but that is without any subsidies. Now, there are subsidies available. Thank you very much. But we want to run apples and apples comparison. So without subsidies, we are super competitive. Yes.
Understood. Where can people find you?
University of Arkansas website.
University of Arkansas website. Make sure you check this professor out, this dean, this collegiate person who has everything that you need to know about geothermal right here. Please give your name again, sir.
Christopher Liner, and I just got to say, this guy is amazing. Come on.
I appreciate that very much, sir.
Thank you for talking to me.
Yes, yes.